Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. The time is 2:15 in afternoon and the date is 8th of June, 2013. And this video is, well, it's been officially just over a year. I think it's about a month or so, or less than a month, that it was just over a year that I put these videos online. At the time that the money was paid out, millions of pounds that were paid out to the Iranian groups, and they're threatening my family. There's a lot of people that trying to take advantage from me, and they thinking that I'm a very naive person, and they can steal all that money by putting me under pressure, by using the name of God, using the name of Jesus. God doesn't want you to have this money. Jesus doesn't want you to have this money. Jesus says people with too much money don't come in the heaven. I don't know, if you have too much money, they don't put your name in the book of life, and all the other bullshits that they're actually coming up with. I still have cameras and bugs in my property. I still live with their spies. They try to make me look bad. They try to manipulate the situation to destroy me. They try to make me look guilty as I have done something. They're perfectly aware the allegations I have made was made about me. They say, oh, whoever, for example, do you believe if somebody is drunk and somebody else is less drunk than her, is that a rape or not? They quite similar scenario that it should be to my case, who have claimed to be raped. So that will indicate that they must have claimed that they were drunk, that I was drunk or something like that. That's what one of the spies she's saying to me, Livia. And then I say, I give her an answer, and she says, "Oh, I believe they should be tortured, whoever done that." And clearly, I have been subject to the torture, and this is, I believe, in the UK terrorist government of UK. And there is a lot of things happening behind the scene. A lot of people trying to hurt me badly. They're talking about disability, some sort of a form of disability or some sort of a disease by the UK government at the highest level within the government. Um, no, but I have faith in God, and God has protected me and will protect me to get all my money from these people, plus the rest on the second court that is coming up in order to get my name clear for sexual and other problems, which um, I hope they will not go to the court without me. If they do, that will create a lot of other problems. And they literally, people from the God tell me, people from the church tell me that if you try to take these people money, this money from these people, they will come after you, they'll go after your family. They all have cut in the money. People do things for money, and I will take that to the last penny. To the people that are trying to take advantage, I'm telling you, keep dreaming. You won't get a penny of that. That money and the money with to get my name cleared and many other things will all come to me. This is a very important video. This part that I'm mentioning now, please pay attention to this part. They are desperately using the name of God, and they trying to get me engaged to some sort of a business. I know that the UK government was trying to frame me for a terrorist activity, and they still are. And all your good points and bad points, as I previously mentioned, is on the computer in front of them. They know exactly what you need, what problems you have, how they can get into you. So they're trying to get you engaged into a business. They show you the way to money, and then somewhere down the line, they change to your direction to something else, so they will succeed to get what they want. I would not be able to engage in any sort of a business whatsoever with anyone. As I said, I'm isolated totally, and they stop me from employment and all the rest of it. Terribly, terribly, and they have been. Um, they disgustingly using the name of God, using the name of Jesus, which these people clearly do not believe. They use in the name of God to get you engaged. Go and work. Go and do something for yourself, your life. You will regret what you haven't done. And then they have millions of pounds of your money paid to them. You go and work. You go and try to earn a good living. You go and try to earn a decent money, not stealing a foreigner person money, trying to frame them for something. You disgusting monsters do that. I cannot be engaged in it, and this is a case for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life, I will not be able to trust another woman in my life. They desperately trying to get me married. They desperately trying to get me married. I don't know why. They're talking about certain house with swimming pool or whatever. I don't know what they're talking about in that sense. They're trying to get me engaged in some sort of a business desperately, and it's not going to happen. I am isolated. I'm under a massive way of torture by the UK government, and my phone calls are entirely transferred. Entire phone calls are transferred to the secret services. I am totally isolated. Finding a lawyer and all the rest are impossible. When you call and ask for certain information, you're a fucking foreigner. Go and fuck yourself, or you're not fucking English, or get back to your fucking country. These are the answers you get from the police, UKBA, and all the rest of the disgusting monsters. The police are heavily cooperating with the mafia. The payments to certain people. One of the people, I believe, Mariam Shirazi. This is what I heard on several occasions, that she has left the country. She has been paid a substantial amount of money. That's what I heard, to leave the country, which I believe she is the same person who claimed to be raped. I don't know if she's gone to Iran or anywhere else, which is a country that I do not go to. So by the security services, by the Home Office, by the UKBA, the payments was made to her and certain other persons. I don't know, to do such a thing. And I've also heard of somebody being in the jail, which which I don't know what's happening in that case. But anyway, the new things are trying to get me engaged in a business, profitable business, to show you the way to money to fuck your life up any more than it is. This disgusting monster, and their excuse is, we want you to be active, we want you to do something. They never say you're totally isolated, you live with the spies. Spies are surrounded you, people try to destroy your life completely, and nobody is there to protect you, nobody is your friend. They never mention a word about that. And how disgusting some of these people are in certain church that I go to. Some of them are, how disgusting they are. And of course, people do things for money, as I previously. Not all of them, not all of them, but some of them really. I mean, they're so disgusting. They even use their kids in order to gather certain information. I think I'll just live long enough to make a movie or write a book about every single thing that has been happening to me. But every day goes past, I get more experience in regards to how disgusting these monsters are, and how um, they work on your brain in order to steal your millions. At the end of the day, by the time this is done, we're talking about 30, maybe to 40 million. The way it sounds, and there are ministers who's getting the cut, police officers, MI5 members, mafia. The guy who came from an Iranian embassy had £1 million right in front of my eyes, and many other things, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, the level of how disgusting these monsters are. There is a woman who came in my life who considered herself to be serving a certain important person in the palace, which I believe she is for many reasons, and she's one of the most disgusting people ever. She's the one of the biggest monsters I've ever seen. She keep telling me, you come from a beggar family, beggar father, beggar mother. We cannot give you all these millions of pounds. It's not you. We will kill you. We bury you in the middle of the street. We will hang you off the lamppost. We do this to you. We do that to you if you talk about this money. We have your family. We do this. A lot of other threats and rubbish which it comes. But I have faith in God, and I believe God will punish every single one of these people. And I believe every single one of these people would be in jail. We're talking about at least between 300 to 500, even more people that have to go to jail in this case. Terribly. I mean, imagine police, UKBA, MI5, and few other organizations torturing someone all together at the same time. Torture to death. After the shoot to kill policy and attempt to murder and all the rest of it, there is torture to death policy, and it's happening before the eyes of many people in the government. There are different mafia groups coming and offering their helps in order to kidnap me and take me to the certain different countries, such as I heard there was a plan to take me to Ireland by someone, and they were asking for all the money that's belonged to me in England have to be paid to them, and they'll be able to get rid of me totally, and many many other things that are actually happening. Um, Corrupted judges and all the rest of it is actually happened. I'm surrounded with everyone really. I mean. But I have faith in God, and I hope I'll come out of this situation. They're talking about they're going to be using a certain members of your family. As I said, I'm not going to engage any business with anyone. I'm not going to go under the care of any member of family, or if as soon as they touch any members of my family, I would not hesitate to take them to the court for um, keeping a hostage and hostage and all the rest of it. I mean, this is what's happening. This is where more news. And as I said, I cannot clearly explain in regards to these matters because I don't hear clearly what's happening. But I know a lot of bad people behind the scene trying to do a lot of bad things to me, a lot of framing, a lot of setups, a lot of things that has been built and they're trying to use for me. But I'm sure by the God grace they cannot do anything. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This video was quite important, and the day for a second court it should be up by any moment, any day, if it's not gone past already. I don't think it's gone past because I was still living with the spies and cameras and bugs in my house. But if it would not be going past without me at the court. I mean, I always have an option of the European Court of Law. I will not hesitate to take that road, order all my phone calls and everything is transferred. I would not be accepting anything at anyone on any stage, or any house or any other rubbish from anybody unless I see the paperwork and receiving my full money and all the rest of it. I'm not a little kid that you give me a chocolate or a lollipop to keep my mouth shut. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'll get what's belonged to me from every single one of you. The people that are trying to take advantage from me, please understand you're making a mistake. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.